Today, on Ridiculously Stupid News, we're going to talk about some things in America that just ain't right. Or maybe it is right. We just don't really know. But, you know, we have all these heroes these days. Michael Jordan, you know, Mike Tyson, Muhammad Ali. And the newest hero to the world is Caitlyn Jenner. Now,
all-star, athlete, beautiful woman. Wait, is she all the way a woman yet?
I don't know.
Big old wiener.
No. She is a woman.
Anyways.
When they flipped it reverse, the uterus goes all the way up to her chest cavity.
Oh my god.
Oh no. And that's the way it started.
Well, I mean, I just wanted to say something real quick. Like, I like the fact that she's a hero. I feel like Michael Jackson should be a hero because he was trying to be a middle-aged white woman before anybody else.
Oh my god.
I mean,
well, I'm glad this got off to a terrible start.
I mean, no disrespect.
Oh my goodness.
Anyway, you're here with...
Scruffy MC.
No, you just stop doing that altogether, please.
Okay. Yeah, don't ever do that.
This is Lunchbox.
AB.
And that power nerd. And this is your Roll2Pose Podcast. That was gangster.
Good intro.
Yeah, took 2 minutes.
Important things need to be said. It takes...
I mean...
It's not important.
I tried to cut it short, but, you know, we just kind of ran away with it.
Yeah, we did. And it got out of hand real fast.
I love doing the intro.
For those of you who have never listened to us before, this is what we do. We talk about nerdy stuff, and we're really super inappropriate, and we make you laugh.
Yep. That's pretty much how we do things
like,
around here.
I like the flipped upside down uterus.
Like if they take the wiener and flip it inside out to make the... In my understanding, that's how that surgery works, right?
I
don't want to talk about it.
They take your outie and make it an innie, right?
No, they don't just like push it in there and just go, yeah, you're a chick now.
Oh my god, you're the worst.
I don't see why not.
We're not going to go over this. I will teach you this later.
Okay.
Would it be like squishing a caterpillar together?
No. Why? No.
Why would you squish a caterpillar together?
I don't know. Would it just go in there accordion style?
Yes. That's all. That's all it takes.
Get it?
Just make you a woman.
You can make yourself a woman if you're really dedicated.
And a piece of Scotch tape.
They only do that in certain.
And then you flip your balls upside down and you got yourself a clitoris.
You guys are going
2 of them.
straight.
This is awful. Stop.
Alright, let's start over. No. Alright, so welcome to the Roll2Pose Podcast. We are recording from the new studio.
Yep. New studio. Downtown studio.
Yeah.
Sounds fancy, doesn't it?
It is.
We were on the campus. We were in campus. Now we've upgraded to the downtown studio.
Yes.
Maybe one day we'll get that nice Hollywood studio.
Or that high rise.
Or the high rise, yeah.
Or that deluxe apartment in the sky.
No, that's for black people.
Oh.
Whoa.
We got one.
What?
Anyways.
So, we're recording in the living room of our new place, if the sound quality is a little too echoey, give us some feedback and let us know how it sounds.
Vaulted ceilings.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
And if you hate it, we'll just hang ourselves from the rafters and be done with it.
That's okay. Our listeners aren't gonna.
Cool.
David Carradine style, right here.
Nobody wants to go out like David Carradine.
Why not? Sounds like it was awesome.
I'm sure it was until he died.
Dude, can you imagine going out like that?
Wait, what?
No.
Yeah, I have
He
no idea
died.
what you guys are talking about.
David Carradine, he died by autoerotic asphyxiation.
That's a pretty good way to go.
Yeah.
Like, wearing women's clothing.
Go it. Yeah. Go in with a bang.
You
Go out with a bang.
went out doing what you love.
That's all there is to it. He died like he lived, in women's clothing with a rope around his neck.
Oh man, I have an autoerotic. Never mind.
Wait, you should probably finish that sentence.
I feel like so too, because
I have a hilarious story, but I cannot say it on here.
I know that story, and no, she cannot repeat that
Yeah.
story. No, it does not involve either of us, but the party involved would not be happy. If we, anyways, yeah, Max would be embarrassed.
Yeah, Max.
Gross. Anyways.
Speaking of autoerotic, we have a dungeon.
Yeah, you do.
That's where
every
Jesse's
time.
gonna sleep.
Yes, it is.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, because Jesse snores, and fuck that.
No, we
let
have
the
another room. This is your room.
Let the people that come in to their dungeon every night take him away. Fuck that guy. No, seriously, like when you walk downstairs, you're just like, okay, so I'm gonna turn right, and there's gonna be a tunnel that goes straight down to the local. What did I call it? The local. Damn it! What did they use back in prohibitionary days?
Booze tunnel. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, like they used to call
the
them
underground booze train.
No, like they had bars and things like that, but
Speakeasy.
Speakeasy, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it
A
does
little
look
tunnel
like
that would go down to the local speakeasy.
What's funny
Yeah.
is the landlord, like, they thought that was going to turn us off. Like, they're like, so it's really
it's
great up
kinda-
here, right? Well, there's a weird area.
The
It's
basement.
We don't go down.
They were like, we call it the dungeon. And Alex was like, dungeon? What do you mean? Like, let's go see it. Oh, it's awesome.
My exact words were I was like, and it's as if I wasn't sold enough already.
Yeah, that's
It comes with its own dungeon.
Yeah, like you wouldn't be able to tell by like the interior or the exterior, but this building's like 120 years old.
Oh, I can tell.
Yeah.
It's an old house, and this was the city, or this was the town for a while.
Yeah.
I mean, we live in downtown Colorado Springs. They built around this shit.
Yeah. When you go downstairs in the basement, you can totally tell.
Yeah.
I cannot wait to skin people alive down there. What did I just say? I meant set up my brew kit.
Anyways, so let's start talking about nerdy shit 8 minutes in.
No, I think that's a good pattern we got going on. 10-minute intros? I like 10-minute intros.
I don't like 10-minute intros.
Why are you tripping?
Why are you tripping?
I don't know.
Alright. So, I was introduced to something quite interesting today.
Wait, I've got a joke before we start. So
why is everybody fucking up my
So I just bought these shoes, like, from a drug dealer. I don't know what he laced them with, but I've been tripping all day. Laced?
So,
Tripping?
I was introduced to something really interesting today.
Scat porn?
No.
Did you say scat porn?
Scat porn. No, I'm sorry.
So there are videos of Bill Cosby out there.
You set her out.
Pop into.
Pray that you don't want me to.
No, but
Damn it.
I'm Bill Cosby, good at it. That's awesome. Alright, start the podcast over.
yeah, podcast over. No, Diamond Dallas Page yoga.
Oh yeah, DDP yoga.
Just
Would you call this nerdy? Because I would.
yeah, it's
Because
way
you know
nerdy.
what the greatest thing is like I come home and like before Alex started it, I would just walk in on Max doing DDP yoga and like part of it is just like, what did I hear the first time? Was the glute thing.
Just
was
like, all right, so squeeze your glutes. For those of you who don't know what glutes are, it's your butt. And he's just like, he's so...
He sounds like the guy that calls people a turkey.
Steve Rule.
Steve Brule. He sounds like Brule's rules. It's like,
He does.
you don't know how to do this, you turkey. Like, that's how it sounds. It's like instructing yoga like Steve Brule.
I fucking love it. So, this is the way I was introduced to it. Alex tells me, oh, you know, I've just been doing DDP yoga. And, of course, me and David, intrigued, go, what the fuck is DDP yoga?
It sounds dirty.
It sounds interesting at first.
D
Like, I
said-
thought, what did D say?
Double dick penetration yoga.
and I was like, okay, what's crazier than that? Obviously, it has to be Diamond Dallas Page doing yoga. That's the stupidest thing I can think of. And
How
sure
did
enough,
you
yeah, that
think
was
of
it.
that?
I
How
don't
the hell
know.
did you think of that?
Wrestling.
Like, who is this guy?
He's a wrestler.
He used to have like a beautiful blonde mullet. Like,
Yeah. Yep.
He had like
Beautiful and mullet do not belong
Yeah,
in the
they
same
do.
sentence.
When you talk about Diamond Dallas Page, they do.
he was like a 1980s like hair metal star, except for he was a
Except it
wrestler.
was the mid '90s, and
And he was a wrestler.
he's a wrestler.
Nice.
So obviously, once we figured that out, I was like, okay, so what's the diamond cutter move look like? Because obviously there has to be one, and he showed it to me, and I was like, okay, that's the most ridiculous thing ever.
There's nothing better for your back than the diamond cutter. Nothing.
Or a turd cutter.
It's good for your spine.
So I just-
that lower lumbar.
I just thought I'd bring everybody along on that little ride.
No, but it's awesome. I mean,
It really is good. I did it one day and I giggled the whole time. And
but
Does that make it
it's really
harder?
good.
Like
No.
the fact that you're laughing your ass off
No,
the
you
entire
didn't laugh
time.
your ass off. Like he does really good breath techniques, and like for the people that aren't into the like kind of
Does he-
spirity side of yoga, it's very just like
Is it like one of those videos, like the Taibo videos, where there's like 5 people
No, there's only
following
him.
him, or is it
There's only
just him?
him
a
and the
room.
normal
Two
version
others.
and a modified version.
Okay.
in the modified position, you like if you're not like fit enough.
Fat people.
Fat people, right?
If you're a fat guy, he's got like the modified position. Like the example he uses is this Asian dude Arthur, and it shows his like transformation over 18 months. Like how he used to be like so obese, he had to use like those like arm crutches.
Uh-huh.
But after doing DDP yoga for 18 months, he's like super in shape, like Bruce Lee looking motherfucker.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So that's gonna be me.
I doubt it.
We've been talking about this for a while, but like getting our, you know, what's it called?
What have we been calling it?
Cosplay bodies.
Yeah, the cosplay body. Gotta
Yeah.
get
No,
that
not
cosplay
only
body.
that, I've been saying that he's gonna go through his
Menstruation cycle?
no, the
He's gonna start
the
bleeding?
transition of the guy I love. What's his face?
Andy Dwyer.
Jurassic Park. Yeah. What's the Chris Pratt?
Oh,
I'm like,
Chris
he's
Pratt?
gonna go through his Chris Pratt because Chris Pratt
I'm
has all these
gonna-
pictures of like him in his underwear, and he's like, eh.
I'm gonna go from Chris Pratt season 4 of Parks and Rec to Chris Pratt season 5 of Parks and Rec when he's doing the filming for Star Lord.
Being Star-Lord on the side.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Keep it
so
up.
we'll see.
It's ball soup in here.
It's ball soup in here.
Yeah. Like it's
Salty
It's
and
so
oniony.
it's so oniony. It's salty hot in here.
What? Why
Do you
is
not
it
feel it?
I'm from Arizona. It's
I
quite
feel
nice.
all sticky.
It's
It's
quite
super
perfect in
hot in
here.
here.
I feel like my underwear is swimming. You're even wearing like a jacket.
I'm,
like-
I'm from the desert.
I'm gonna start getting naked.
There's a breeze coming in here. You guys don't feel
Yeah,
the breeze?
getting naked.
Feel
Look
how
at that
cold I
sweet
am.
fuzz.
Feel my leg.
Oh
You're
my goodness.
hot.
Yeah, it's
No,
hot in here.
nerd.
Shit. Anyways, let's
I feel like I got slapped in the forehead.
let's talk about stuff.
No, but yeah, DDP yoga is sweet. Like, alright, I want to do like a transformation. Like, something we've been talking about is like the cosplay body. Like, something
Yeah.
that we want to do on the side is like talk about like getting in shape and like calling it the cosplay body because everybody wants to be Zangief, but nobody wants to be fat Zangief.
Yeah, nobody wants to be fat saying.
Unless you like donuts. I like donuts.
I like donuts.
Hey, National Donut Day. I
I
tagged
know.
you guys
I'm
in
super
that.
excited.
That's the 5th. We're going.
What day is it? Friday?
Today's the 4th?
Tomorrow's the 4th.
Tomorrow's the 4th, so Friday.
Yes, and I get paid. We should go pig out.
Hell yeah.
Donut day.
Donut Day. June 5th. Probably when this podcast is coming out.
I'll be working.
Happy Donut Day,
Happy
guys.
Donut Day.
Yeah, happy Donut Day.
Go get yourself a donut. And if we post it after Donut Day, I hope you had a good Donut Day.
But just know.
Covering all bases.
Donuts.
Yeah, donuts. Anyways.
I'll be working, so I do not know what you guys are talking about.
That's it. Again, podcast over.
Do not do
Just-
that again.
We can't end the podcast every time I say a bad joke,
You didn't even
because
catch it.
do not say that again.
Yeah.
He heard it.
I
Oh, he heard it.
He put so much emphasis on donut.
Okay. Bad puns aside.
No, but if we turn the podcast off every time I said a bad joke, we wouldn't have a podcast.
That's a very good point. That's a very good point. So, Alex and Stephanie, they've been watching TV shows.
So we've been cracking out on American Horror Story.
What's it about?
Oh my god, it's so good, Jesse.
It's a horror story.
Thanks.
Well, let me put it
I
this
couldn't
way.
tell by
No,
the
let me put it
fucking
this
name
way.
of the show.
Yeah. I'm
So
the
when I
worst.
saw the previews, I was kind of the same way. I'm like, is it just a scary show? Like, I don't get it. And it also sounded to me like it had this cult following, and I'm like, is American Horror Story something I don't know about? Did something happen in the past? Like, but it does go over American horror stories. So the first story is about a haunted house.
Okay.
Second story is about an insane asylum.
Okay,
these
so
are-
is it separate stories
Yes.
every
Each-
episode?
No, each season is a
each
different
season
story.
is a different story.
Oh, okay.
So you're
when
following
I was seeing previews for like the circus folk,
That's completely
That's
another
a whole
American
other
horror
series.
story.
I see.
Basically, yeah.
That's the
So
most
the
recent
things
season.
that we make up as Americans, we make up really crazy stories. Like,
Yeah. Wow.
but they're also real. Like a lot of them are real. Like
based
going
on
into
true
an
events.
insane asylum based on true events.
And
The
it's-
murder house is based on a true event.
Yeah, like in the first season, they used the Black Dahlia murders.
Yeah, they
Oh,
use
cool.
a lot of different.
I like those
references.
stories.
Yeah.
And it starts out, you're like, oh my god, this is fucked up and creepy. Like, why am I watching this?
That's
And
why I liked LA
as-
Noir so much.
when it keeps going,
Yeah.
you just get more into the mystery and you get involved in the characters. And
Okay.
I
Do
still
the
have to skip the intro.
So the
but-
actors change. every
No,
season.
it's awesome
No,
because
it-
the actors are the same in each season.
Huh.
Like there's a
They're
what's the-
reoccurring. They're not all the same.
not all the same. What's the old lady's name? Like what's that actress's name?
Catherine Bates.
No, Catherine Bates is in Witches. She will be in the third
She's in
season.
the
Oh, okay.
third and fourth season.
Yeah.
But yeah, like there's this old lady like in
'Cause
the
she was
first.
What's her name?
She was
I
the
don't know.
bearded lady in the circus one, wasn't she? Or something like that.
We haven't
Like
made it that far
Madam
yet.
so and so.
But, like,
we
there's
are
this,
on season 2 right now.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, like the actors stay the same for
They're
the most
so
part. There's new ones.
amazing. The cast
Mhm.
is just every actor is amazing.
Cool.
And Spock is in it, and you would never know.
New Spock.
New
Okay.
Spock. New Spock.
Do you not like New Spock? Is
No,
that
I
what
like.
that
I
face
like.
was?
No, I was like, okay.
Yeah,
You do
no, I mean
understand
new
that there's
Spock.
more than one Spock.
I know. I'm talking
Yeah,
New
New
Age
Spock.
Spock. I'm not
Okay.
talking.
Not
old
talking
Spock.
Leonard Nimoy.
No
We're
way.
talking Zach
Galifianakis.
No.
Galifianakis.
I just like that guy's last name.
I know.
It's a fun name to say.
It's a good name.
But no, it's really-
Zach.
It's really intriguing. Like it's like that good kind of scary. And like the first couple episodes will make you think, like Stephanie was saying, like this is scary. I don't know why I'm watching this, but the more you watch it, it's just like, wow, this is really intriguing.
Jessica Lange is like she's one of the main people.
Okay.
Yeah, like
She's
in
the older lady, and she.
in the first season, she's the creepy, like super crazy mom. In the second season, she's the super crazy nun. Like, it's so good. Like, I didn't expect it to be.
Zachary
Like, everybody's been
Quinto.
telling us to watch
Quinto,
it.
yeah.
Dylan
And-
McDermott is in it, and then Tate.
Whoever that actor is.
Evan
Stephanie
Peters.
has a man crush on Tate, and I hate him.
Evan Peters is his name. He was Quicksilver in one of the X-Men movies. But other than that, he
At
was
the-
way more famous
In
for
Days of Future Past, he was Quicksilver.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So, what's his name?
Kick asses.
Kick-Ass's
Yeah.
hmm
Yeah.
That guy.
Okay.
But I would completely recommend it. Like, I went into it like,
good.
This is going to be silly. Like,
It's so hard because I'm watching it with them and I want to watch it by myself so I can just finish it, like, tonight.
Right?
That's messed up. I started watching TV shows. I started watching this show called Goal and the Insatiable. They put out the first episode of like the actual series. So they put it on Fox ADHD, which was this thing that they would put out on Saturdays, which had like Axe Cop and all the stupid fucking TV shows on Fox on Saturday. Well, they had like a 6-episode series called Goal on the Insatiable, and it was like these like little 11, 15-minute episodes. And
like
it was
they played them back to back?
No. It was like every Saturday they'd put out a slew of different cartoons, and they were all like completely fucking insane cartoons.
Okay.
But the best, by far one of the best ones out there was Go on the Insatiable. And Axe Cop. I really liked Axe Cop. I don't know why. Probably because he rides a Tyrannosaurus Rex everywhere. But, and they finally started showing Go on the Insatiable this past Sunday was the first episode of, they're calling it season 2. But it's really the first season of the actual show. They showed the pilot episode of it. It is so funny. Like, they had to change, of course, the actors and all that stuff, the voice actors and everything like that. Like, they've got John DiMaggio, who plays Jake from Adventure Time and Bender from Futurama. He's the mayor of the town, and of course they're in freaking Minnesota. They're in Minnesota, so everybody in town is like the nicest person on the planet, and this little goth girl finds this evil tome, and and she gets this demon to come from his realm to the Earth realm, and it's freaking hilarious. Everybody's...
Are you saying tomb?
Tome. It's a book.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I thought you were like trying to say tomb. And
no, like she finds an evil tome that has like skin on the cover.
Okay, got it. Okay, got it. And I was like,
no, it's an actual book that has like a whole bunch of different evil spells. Like one of the spells turned her inside out.
Oh my god!
Awesome.
This show is
find it?
Hilarious. Like I can't remember where she found it. I think she found it in like the boiler room of the school or something like that. Like there was a crack in the wall and she reached her hand in.
And it's played by Aubrey.
Yeah, Aubrey Plaza, the actress from Parks and Rec and a few other TV shows. Basically the awkward...
Daria.
Yeah. The awkward chick from the TV show.
Yeah.
She's playing the main character, the girl. And then it's hilarious. Yeah. It's a really good show. I suggest everybody watch it. The writing in it is absolutely off the wall, and I do not see this show going for a very long time.
Well, especially Fox.
Especially maybe on Fox on Sunday night.
Yeah, maybe if Cartoon Network picks it up.
Like it comes on right after Family Guy on Sunday night.
I mean,
it sounds way cooler than Family Guy.
It's way better.
Yeah.
It's like I said on Facebook or whatever, Twitter I guess it was. I said, Go on the Insatiable is the best thing on Fox except for Bob's Burgers, because Bob's Burgers is great.
It is.
I love that show.
I mean, they really want to catch up.
They push the limits with cartoons nowadays. Like
they really do.
The
like,
Simpsons
nowadays they used to too. We just never noticed.
No, yeah, like The Simpsons was pretty like pushing the limits and stuff. Like talking about cartoon violence with Ren and Stimpy.
Like demons and stuff.
And then like
on a Sunday
on Fox. Fox is pretty like right wing, like
very much so. Like I'm super surprised that this show even got picked up for a fucking season. Like just seeing
that little bit of the preview, I was like, really, Fox? Like,
yeah,
maybe they're turning a corner, but
I hope so. I really hope this show goes for a long time.
Yeah,
it's really funny.
If not, hopefully, like Adult Swim will pick it up or something.
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah,
I hope it's one of those things where, like, when Family Guy had its problems, Adult Swim was like, "Yeah, come on over.
Welcome to the Freak Show."
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
But it's great. I suggest everybody go on Hulu and watch it. The first episode is on Hulu. So.
What about all the little episodes?
Yeah, those are all on Hulu as well.
Oh, cool.
Badass.
But the voice actors change for the pilot. So
Aubrey
Plaza isn't on the first couple of episodes. The voice actor who plays like Bubbles from the Powerpuff Girls and all that kind of shit is on the show as well.
Good.
Yeah, they have
Nice.
really good voice actors on the show. It's really fucking funny. Let's see here. That's all I got for TV.
Yeah.
Question. Is
What?
it going to be too loud if I open the front door because it's balls super
It's
in here?
really hot in here,
It
so
is
please
fucking
do.
hot in here. Okay.
Please
You
do.
guys are making me hot, and I'm not even
Oh
hot.
my.
Oh.
My.
Oh
You men
no.
in here.
Getting moist.
A fan would be louder.
Whoa.
Yeah,
I didn't
fan would
say
be too
that.
loud.
I was going to stick my chest into the front of your
It is not cold.
All right. Anyways,
Chill.
You know a trick I learned from a buddy Adam Herodotus? When you take a pee, you take the whole package out, balls and all. That way you can aerate yourself. Just,
And then he
just
taught
a-
you pegging.
And then he taught me pegging. For those of you who don't know what pegging is,
no,
Google it.
no, don't Google it.
Google image safe search off.
You guys remember Code Monkeys?
Yeah, I remember
If I
Code
roll
Monkeys.
well, I'm going to
I
peg
started
you.
watching that.
17.
Looks like Alex is getting pegged.
Nice. What is that?
Look that.
Look at
We're
it.
gonna do a contest this week. Whoever
No contests.
writes in the best letter about why they should receive the video of Stephanie pegging me will receive the video of Stephanie pegging me.
Shut up.
I might
This is a
enter
joke.
this.
We just get like the greatest entry from Jesse. Like,
A 5-page paper.
I'm so lonely.
Title of paper, I'm so lonely.
Anyways, all right. So we talked about that. Now I want to talk about anime for a second.
Okay.
I started watching. Is it wrong to pick up Girls in a Dungeon?
yeah,
Oh, so good.
it's so
I
good.
watched through episode 3, and I'm really liking it. So
It's good.
thanks for turning me on to that. I thought I think it's great.
It's amazing.
Can you hear that it's Kirito-kun?
Kirito-kun?
Yeah, yeah.
Same voice, like,
Yep.
yeah.
When he went and killed the silverback, I was like,
I know this voice.
I know this.
Hold on, rewind. Listen to him yell again. That's
It's like speaking in Japanese.
That's
I know
Kirito-kun.
this voice.
Yeah. But yeah, it's awesome.
That's
so
cool.
I'm liking it.
That's
Did
cool
you-
that we've
have
gotten
you
to a level
made
of
it
anime
to-
watching where we can
Sorry.
like tell Japanese voice actors apart.
Yeah.
I thought that was really cool.
Yeah.
Have you made it to
Only episode
the
3.
god that reminds me of you yet?
What?
Hephaestus? Wait.
That reminds Hephaestus? Yeah, she makes the knife that he kills the silverback with.
Yeah.
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 Isn't that
That's
cool
like
that
imagine-
she is a woman and
Yeah.
a hot woman?
Super hot, short-haired, red-headed chick with a freaking eye patch. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
cool with it.
Like
Hephaestus.
Molotov cocktail from the Venture Bros.
He was farting.
I walked away to fart.
Oh, okay.
It was for your guys'
It was
sake.
for your sake.
Thanks.
Freedom.
It's echoey enough in here. We don't need you all the way across the room.
Get
We
that.
will suffer.
I'll fart in your presence.
So I'm digging that. I'm still
birthday.
catching up on all my anime. I'm watching 3 different anime this season, so it's kind of difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're way behind on Sailor Moon.
So behind
We're
on
behind on
everything.
everything.
We're behind on everything.
I watched Food Wars.
I'm
Yeah.
behind on Food
How to
Wars.
Get a Girl in.
I pick up a girl in the dungeon.
Yeah.
Or is it wrong to pick up girls in a dungeon?
Yeah. It
Can,
is so
can we
good.
find a way to abbreviate that?
Nope.
Dungeon.
Girls in a dungeon.
Yeah.
Dungeon girls.
Girls in the dungeon.
It sounds way dirtier.
IIWTPUGID.
No.
Nope.
That's
Nope.
not what I
Can't
want.
do it.
I'm gonna call it
Widget.
oh,
So anime is great.
I gotta I've been watching. I talked about it like a few months ago even, but it's World Trigger. Do you guys remember me telling you guys about this?
Maybe.
It's made.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
made by the same company that does Sailor Moon, and it's very a very family friendly anime. It's super actiony, and I just got back into it again. And, like, I don't know. I just dig it. Like,
What's it called?
World Trigger?
World Trigger. It's people who use this ability called Trion. I don't know, but like every person has a set amount of power within them, and it's just one of those like feel good animes where it's just like the good guys always win. Like,
Right.
Sometimes you just need one of those, and like everybody has a certain amount of like power, and they're fighting these enemies that come through dimensional portals called the Neighbors, and the Neighbors are these weird like bug-looking robot things, and they all have to like gather together in an organization to fight off the Neighbors. So it's just like, I don't know, like, it's cheesy, it's it's like, the storyline's pretty good, but yeah, like...
That's why I watch Food Wars.
Cheesy?
It's extremely cheesy.
Because it's Food Wars?
Food. Get
cheesy?
It? Ah!
Stop the podcast. Jesse made a bad joke.
Actually, you made him do it. Like,
yeah.
you forced it on him.
That's very true.
You force-punned.
Force pond.
I forced the cheese into you.
Whoa. No.
This is something totally different.
So what have you been doing, D?
Not a whole lot.
Yeah, you've been pretty busy recently.
Yeah, very busy recently.
Your shirt just reminded me about Hogwarts coming to California. I'm sorry. I forgot about that. And
It's
that's
coming to
exciting.
California, huh?
Yeah.
What's that?
Because
Universal Studios.
You can only go to Universal Studios in Florida to go to Hogwarts, like all the Harry Potter rides and everything.
Yeah.
And it's coming to California, and that's way closer
That's way closer.
and way better.
And not in Florida.
Yeah, like you can go any time of the year instead of just like once a year to beat the heat. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, that reminded me of what I saw in Game Informer that I thought that was really cool. Did you guys know that there's a theme park in China that is a World of Warcraft-based theme park?
No.
And it's called Joyland.
Cool. Is there pandas and
Like Pandarians and shit?
Pandarians?
I don't know. Like, it was very, like, small
That's...
snippet.
I don't want to sound like a jerk or anything, but that sounds just like a real big trap to me.
Like a big money trap?
No, like a trap completely. Like
China.
come to communist China.
We've got World of
Warcraft theme park.
Just like...
We'll chop your heads off here.
Hey, they don't actually do that to foreigners.
Or so they say.
Wanna bet?
I mean, they do that to their own people, yeah, but not to foreigners.
Bullshit, dude. They have really strict laws there.
Anyway, it's a huge...
Sorry.
We could talk about politics.
I got excited about...
China's not that.
I got excited because...
It's not that bad.
Communist
pretty
China
bad.
is shitty because it's
D
communist
is wearing
China.
a annual butterbeer pub crawl shirt, and it's awesome.
You got that in Nerd Block?
Yep.
Yeah. Which is awesome.
It was one
Which,
of the first ones I got.
once it shrinks, can I have it?
It'll never shrink.
You don't even like
You-
Harry
you-
Potter.
you will grow.
If
That
you
could be-
fit in it, you grow.
Can we borrow that as like a maternity shirt?
Damn, that's rude.
Oh.
You calling
hurt
him
his
a
feelings.
pregnant lady?
I know.
What the fuck,
It'll
Alex?
still be big. That's the sad part.
Call it a big shirt.
What a jerk.
I don't know what's happening anymore.
You guys
Fat
are
jokes
always...
aside.
Alright, I get it. I can't say anything about you guys being fat, but you guys can say everything about you guys being fat.
Yeah.
I get it.
That's how it goes.
That's how it goes, man.
I see. I've been working out. I've been doing DDP yoga and losing weight. I'm not one of the fat guys anymore. I can't make fat jokes.
You were never
I
a
get
fat
it.
guy to begin with.
Oh, my
He's
heart.
kind of chubby.
No.
Hey, well,
Shut-
He's
Google that.
fat skinny.
It's skinny. It's fat.
He's
Squid.
fee skinny.
How much is a Nerd Block a month?
I was paying $32, but I gotta pay extra because I have to get bigger shirts.
Yeah, it's $29.99. Just like your shirt.
I really didn't mean to bring that up. I'm sorry.
You dick.
Thanks
No.
for bringing it up again. I think it's $29.99, just like Nerd Block.
No, I think it's only 19.
Is it?
But it all
Is it
Yeah,
better than
one of
Loot
them
Crate?
is 20 and
I
one
think
of
so.
them is like 30.
Because with Nerd Block, you always get a T-shirt.
Ah,
Okay.
Always.
Because I'm really fucking digging Loot Crate a whole lot.
I think it's better. Like, you get better quality. Like, you get good stuff in Loot Crate, too.
Mhm.
But you're guaranteed to get a T-shirt every month. and they usually come with something legit.
Yeah, so far all your
Something
shirts
collector.
have been awesome.
Yeah.
I might get up with that. I think
need
so.
to get a
I mean, I got a clip from the original, episode 5? movie?
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
from Empire.
Yeah.
Like one of the film strip clips, right?
Yep.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Wow.
I've gotten like 3 variations of the Marvel Star Wars #1.
Yeah, I'm jealous of that shit. So jealous.
Pretty dope.
Oh yeah, speaking of which, the newest issue of that came out today.
Did it?
Yeah,
I didn't get a phone call.
me neither.
Bastards.
Right?
I can't pick it up till Friday anyway.
I'm gonna go tomorrow and get it. Anyways, Star Wars comic books. They're good.
So, speaking of Star Wars comic books, when Josiah brought me a Star Wars book, I really thought that he was bringing me a comic book. I did not know he was bringing me a book. Like, I was like, am I really going to get invested into, like, I don't know. I haven't read any of the other, Star Wars universe, like, books.
Like the expanded universe.
Yeah, expanded universe. So I was just kind of like, oh man, do I really want to get sucked into this right now? I don't know.
You probably
I really
do.
thought it was a comic book, so I haven't started it yet.
Right.
Like
Believe it or not, the Darth Bane books are actually really good.
Yeah. I'll have to give it a shot. I just wasn't expecting it.
Right. Are you into like the dark side part of the Star Wars
absolutely,
universe?
yeah.
Then you're gonna love Darth Bane.
Yeah.
Like
I was
I'm
trying
more
to get my mind ready for it because I was ready for a comic book.
I'm more into like the Jedi Academy, Jedi, all that kind of stuff myself. So
Goody two shoes.
the goody two shoes side of it.
You and I.
And then I like the rebellion side of stuff
I
as
have
well.
cookies.
Like I like the rebellion side of it as well.
Yeah.
But it's just like
I like
the Darth stuff I'm not into. Like Darth Bane was a badass, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But
it's
it's just not my cup of tea.
Not your thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry.
Star Wars nerds. We're the worst kind of nerds.
Well, speaking of comic books, Samuel L. Jackson is trying to re-up for another contract with Marvel to keep playing Fury.
Yes.
Samuel L. Jackson will sign any contract. Continue.
And then Chris Pratt, speaking of which, he just signed. He just read the script for Guardians of the Galaxy 2 and it made him cry.
Yeah.
Because it was so good.
That's awesome.
So I am
Chris Pratt cries all the time.
I know.
I'm super excited for Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
Oh my god,
I'm
me
super
too.
excited.
Can't wait. And what is it? Ron Perlman?
Right, yeah. The guy that plays Hellboy?
Yeah. He is trying to petition the fans to make a Hellboy 3.
I'd be okay with it.
So
Oh yeah.
if it's on
As
Kickstarter,
long as it's
I'm
Guillermo
donating.
del Toro, I am in.
Yeah, as long as Guillermo
that's my only
del Toro
thing.
has something to do
See,
with
and I
it.
thought a lot of people didn't like that movie.
I love
It's
that
great.
one.
He wasn't on until Hellboy 2, right?
2.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Hellboy 2.
Yeah.
I love that one.
It was
I
awesome.
love the cartoons they put out too. I was
Yeah.
like, this is dope.
That's
I
really
love Hellboy. So hopefully we get a Hellboy 3.
That'd be sweet.
Cannot wait.
That'd be
Aw,
really
you guys,
cool.
we never tried the Hellboy beer.
No, we didn't.
Did that come out?
It did, but maybe it's still out.
It might be,
It might
yeah.
still be.
Because it was the anniversary, right?
Yeah, he was turning 21.
Right. Well, we'll see if we can get some.
Need to Google that shit.
Google that. But,
Google.
So, speaking of Guillermo del Toro, we also got that bad news that Silent Hills wasn't happening and Hideo Kojima is leaving Konami and all that stuff. We already talked about that a few podcasts ago. But some rumors have been popping up here and there that Silent Hills still might happen, but it's going to be Xbox One exclusive.
That's weird.
How does that make you feel?
I know, says this guy with the Xbox One.
Well,
I'm just asking a question.
I'm getting an Xbox One. I'm going to have one. But the fact of the matter is, the person that was making it in the first place, Hideo Kojima, is no longer going to be working for the company. So his vision of the game is going to be completely out the door.
Yeah,
So
it's
So
probably
they're
gonna
not
be
going to
garbage.
release the stuff that they already made?
So they might. I mean, Konami obviously has the rights to the game.
Yeah.
So there might be a Silent Hill game coming out, but it's not going to be the one that
Hideo
Hideo
wanted.
Kojima and Guillermo del Toro worked together on.
Didn't you say that Hideo
Not at
Kojima
all.
pretty much said, like, when he's like, I don't want to do this, and they're just like, oh, okay, we'll get out. And just like, well, I'm taking my ideas with me, pretty much, right?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
So without him on the project, like, how are they
He's-
going to do that?
He's
How are they-
finishing the projects that he has well underway,
Mhm.
and then he's gone.
Yeah, but like without him
That's
in
it.
Silent Hills, it's not going to be Silent Hills. Just like
No. And it was too far ahead of post-production that
to
it,
not make it.
to make it, period. So he hasn't even gotten that far into post-production. He just got basically the idea out there, and then they made the teaser game for it.
Mm-hmm.
That was about as far as it got.
PT?
Yeah, PT.
Post traumatic.
Playable trailer,
I know, but it
actually.
was post traumatic because it was scary as
Yeah, that
shit.
game was scary as fuck.
But all right, well that's cool. I mean, if they continue on it, like it's a classic series. It just sucks that it doesn't have the original creator. But I mean, that's going to be happening with a lot of games because
Yeah.
game creators are getting old.
That's true. But, you know, the whole Xbox One exclusivity kind of...
Sucks.
Mostly when it's Silent Hill. I mean,
Yeah, that's weird.
it's a little strange.
Mhm.
But
It's all about
That's
that
Konami,
almighty
man.
dollar.
it's all about Konami, so that's their deal. Whatever. I just thought that was interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. Fuck you.
So, speaking of games,
Yeah, video games.
Let's save the big F4 news. Or actually, we got 20 minutes left.
God.
God, what's the Witcher? All right, do the Witcher thing, and then we'll talk about the biggest
So,
news of all time.
There's one thing that I really left out when I was talking about The Witcher last week, and it's like the little things. The little things within the game that make it just that much better.
Mhm.
Like, you know how in my favorite game of all time, Knights of the Old Republic, there is a game inside of it called,
I like that pause.
Pazak.
Pazak.
Yeah.
And it's basically a game to 20. So you have cards that do +2, -2, -5, or plus or -3, or whatever, right? You have a deck of cards that give you an added value or a subtracted value. And then, of course, there are player cards. When the player card comes down, like, oh, I got a 10. Well, I have a 5 here. Let me go ahead and stay, see if I get another card out. Oh, a 7. I can put a 3 down, and that obviously makes it 20, and then I stay. I'm at 20. They have to get closer to 20 than 20, right? That kind of game. It's like blackjack, except it's Star Wars.
Star Wars Blackjack.
So it's great.
Pazak Blackjack.
And you play for credits. Pazak.
Pazak Blackjack.
Pazak Blackjack. But inside The Witcher, there's a card game kind of like that, except it's a versus game where you have cards that are worth a certain value. The person against you has cards for a certain value. There's infantrymen, there's ranged, and then there's siege. And obviously there are cards like different weather, like rainy weather, like torrential rain, makes it so siege weapons don't work as well because obviously you can't see very far in a torrential rain.
Mm-hmm.
Really cold weather, like frost snap, is what I think is what it's called, makes it so that close combat or infantrymen can't fight as well. So it makes all of them like a 1 instead of like a +10. And you try to get the highest amount. Try to get the highest numbers.
Okay.
So basically, it's Magic the Gathering inside of Witcher.
But that sounds so cool.
And you actually go like tavern to tavern to tavern, fight, like seeing people play and just go, hey, I want in on this game. And then when you beat them, you get a specialty rare card that they like to use in their own deck. So it's like playing people in Magic the Gathering for their rarest cards.
And I love that
It's
concept in a game.
awesome.
Like, do you remember those kind of games in
It's Gwent Simulator for me. Like
it was,
The Witcher is just a card game for me now.
Yeah. I don't even play the game anymore. I just play the card game. Do you guys remember the card games from? I think that all the Final Fantasy games had it, but
Final Fantasy VIII.
yeah, the Final Fantasy VIII card game was
Yeah.
like super advanced tic-tac-toe with the fucking different corners and like the different elements and
Mhm.
stuff. I friggin' loved that game.
Yeah.
Like, I would search the world for people who would want to play with me so I could get the best cards for that game. Like,
Yeah.
that is such a sweet thing to add into a game.
Yeah.
Like,
And Pazak was just like that, where the best cards cost like fucking 1,500 credits.
right.
And it's just like, this is a ridiculous amount of credits for one card, but I need it.
Like, why would I play a game inside of a game? And then you play the game and it's just like, fuck yeah. Like, there's a difference between, like, playing, like, blackjack or poker and Fallout, just like, or, you know, those gambling games where it's just like, oh, this could kill some time in a game.
Yeah.
But then there are those card games within a video game that just make you like, okay, this is why I'm playing this game. I am trying to save the world, but I'm going to be the best damn card player that this realm has ever seen.
That's like starting New Vegas with a new character that has a luck of 10 just because you know you're going to hit the casino at one point, right? It's like, I'm just going to pull this one lever and I'm going to go ahead and just leave the place with all the bottle caps.
Yeah. So, speaking
of Fallout, oh my god. Finally happening.
Can I admit something to you guys?
Yes.
No.
Alex got
This
a
is not the time.
boner.
I'm gay for Fallout. No. This morning when I watched the Fallout 4 trailer, I teared up.
So did I.
I seriously
Yeah.
got chills
Me
and
too.
tears went into my eyes because I was just like, it's happening.
It's finally
The part
happening.
with the dog when he goes up to the baby carriage and like flashbacks. And
Yeah.
Oh.
my god.
And then I got really depressed because I never found the dog. And then I
In
thought I
Fallout
should
3.
probably
Oh,
play
you didn't
Fallout
find
3.
you didn't find
Dog meat.
Dog meat. I didn't find dog meat. It was like a reminder.
The invincible wonder dog. Love
Yep.
dog meat.
Love dog meat.
But, oh my god, Fallout 4 in Boston?
I'm so
Oh my god, it's gonna be so good.
Excited.
I can't wait till it's not like all
Fenway
those
City
areas.
is gonna be so great. Have you seen the Fenway City? They basically make Fenway Park one big city.
Is that what that is?
Yeah.
Oh, fucking shit, dude.
Like, there's the green monster is part of the actual, like, the wall around the city.
Okay.
It's so awesome.
It looks so
Like-
cool.
So they put a city inside of a.
Inside of the baseball stadium.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Inside of Fenway Park.
When they like barely show that little peek of it.
Yeah, it's just a little peak. Like, the whole area, like, there's a little new
Alex
shop
saw
in the very
bobblehead
center of
right
it.
away.
So cool.
I was like, look at
there's
the bobblehead.
there's a shop, one of the shops, because I went like scene by scene by scene, just looking at like the little knickknacks. One of the scenes has it's a shop. I can't remember the name of the shop, but it's custom bats, and the big bat above the building has a whole bunch of giant nails in it.
Yeah.
So it's like they just take Louisville Sluggers and put like nails in them, like in Fallout 3. It's a fucking bludgeoning weapon that has nails sticking out of it.
Of course.
Because obviously putting nails in it gives it a +1 damage.
With the nail, yeah.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
not even just nails, it's with a nail.
With a nail,
It's
yeah.
+1. Yeah.
I'm
Right.
so excited.
It's not like
For
full
those-
of nails.
For those of you who don't know this, Fallout is my favorite game.
It's definitely it's in my top 5 for sure.
For me, it's my number one game.
I know.
It has been my number one game ever since I started playing Fallout 3 and then New Vegas and all the like DLC. Like,
Yeah, it's great.
it is my favorite fucking game.
It's a fucking fantastic game. Don't get me wrong. It's a great game. Awesome.
Just so you guys know.
Oh,
It's
I know.
like that's why I'm just so excited. And Dee's looking out into the distance like, I've never played this game. I don't care.
Wait, I have a dumb question.
Okay.
Sound like somebody was creeping around.
Is Fallout?
Well, in this neighborhood, they probably are.
Probably is. Is Fallout okay? Since there's a Fallout 3 and now Fallout 4, is there a 1 and 2?
Yes.
Fallout 1 was for PlayStation, I believe.
it was-
PlayStation 1.
PC still.
Oh, it was just PC.
Mm-hmm.
But it was like that Baldur's Gate, like hack and slash Diablo 2 styly game.
Yeah, it was
That's fun.
it was like a hover over eagle eye kind of game where you
run around with your character. Okay.
Like it was Fallout, and then Fallout 2 was the Brotherhood of Steel. And that one was actually like it was for PC, but I remember playing it on Xbox like a long time ago. I just remember saying like, it's been like that for every game with me. It's like I loved like Oblivion, and then I loved Skyrim. And Fallout 3 was that game except for post-apocalyptic.
Right, yeah.
And Fallout 2, the Brotherhood of Steel was like that for me. Like, I loved Baldur's Gate, I loved Diablo 2, but it was a post-apocalyptic, like, sci-fi version of the game.
Yeah.
And so I loved it even more. Like, I don't know, the Fallout series is just awesome. I bought Fallout 1, like, a brand new copy of it, like, from this used bookstore in Arizona.
Oh, wow.
I have it laying around somewhere.
That's
I need to
awesome.
plug it in and play it because
yeah.
I've never played Fallout 1.
Odds are you can't play it on your computer.
Why?
I think it was like a
Because
remade version of it, though.
the operating system won't work with it.
But it, like...
Is it PC or is it?
It's PC, but I mean, like, I think it was like a remake of the game, so it
Yeah,
might work.
it was like
Maybe.
a special edition or something.
Yeah,
Maybe.
Who knows?
So I'll play that and give that a way too late review.
It's phenomenal. I'm sure Mike would love to be a part of that as well because he loves the Fallout series as well.
Yeah. And I know that
we're all
Fallout,
super excited.
Fallout 4 isn't, like, going to be the best thing ever. Like, I can't wait till E3 and they say it's going to come out in fall of 2018.
Yeah.
But I'm even going to be like, at least I have a date. At least I know how long I'm going to be waiting now.
I just-
At least
Yeah.
I could take a week off.
Yeah, E3 is just around the corner. Obviously, they have a lot to talk about. They're going to be talking about Doom. They're going to be talking about Elder Scrolls Online for the consoles and for PC and all that stuff. They're going to be talking about, obviously, Fallout 4. Let's see, what else is there? Fucking Wolfenstein.
I want to play Elder Scrolls Online.
Yeah,
I would like to check it out.
I would definitely like to try it. That's for sure. When it comes out on console, I'll definitely give it a shot. Because I mean, I love
It should be next
the
week, or it might even have been yesterday.
Really.
Yeah, it's coming out this month.
Yeah.
For sure. I saw
I'll believe it when I see it.
I seen it in the Game Informer.
I'll believe it when I see it. Because they said that last year too, and
Yeah,
like a week before it came out. Elder Scrolls
Elder
Online.
Scrolls Online. No, it's coming out. It's coming out sometime this month. It hasn't come out yet though. But like they say, it's being released for the PS4 and the Xbox One this month.
Oh, we'll see about
It's gonna be
that.
like a preliminary though. Yeah.
We'll see. We'll all see.
I'll see.
But yeah, so Bethesda has a lot to talk about on E3 this year.
Bethesda.
About a year and a half away,
Bethesda.
or a week and a half away. I mean,
Bethesda.
Bethesda's.
Like we always say, like, give me money. It's just like, no, Bethesda. Just give me a hug. Just hang out with me. I love you. You're great. You're great and amazing.
But yeah, I woke up this morning at 7:30.
Mm-hmm.
Got ready for work, got ready for everything because I knew that at 8:00 the website would be ready for the whatever was
The
happening.
viewing.
Because it was the whole please stand by, and it had the Fallout like old timey TV screen
Yeah.
It comes
thing.
out next Tuesday.
Next Tuesday, okay. And I was just like, oh my god, I'm so excited,
That was
and I could
exciting.
hardly sleep all night.
That's
the night
really
before.
cool that they did it like that old timey countdown.
Please stand by.
Yeah.
Dude, Stephanie is the sweetest. I woke up this morning and I walked out and the tab was open for the trailer. Like, I didn't wake up till like 9:30, but she...
I opened it for him and had it prepared.
You are the best
And I
girlfriend
didn't watch
on the
it
planet.
because I was like, I can watch it. 'cause
I'm gonna watch it.
I was up
But
at
I-
like 7 and I was just like, no, I won't watch it. So I left it open so it would load. And then he I walk out of the bathroom and he goes to press play and I'm like, you were gonna watch it without me? And he's like, I thought you already did. I'm like,
the
"No,
YouTube
I've
was
been
up. I
waiting."
figured you already watched it. I'm sorry.
Oh, you too.
I'm excited. I want to.
It's so great. I'm so excited.
Yeah, we just need
E.
either another PlayStation 4 or an Xbox One because as soon as that game comes out, like, you guys always talk about, like, I'm going to take a week off for this game.
I'm taking a week off for Metal Gear Solid 5. So
Like I have never
Done that?
been that excited and wanted to do that until Fallout 4, and I'm going to take a fucking week
I'm
off.
probably gonna take a week off for that too. It depends on when it comes out though.
And I'm gonna take a week off for Halo 5.
Get up to that level
Get
cap.
that level cap, and then never play that shit again.
Okay. I'll say if it's anything like Halo 4, you'll beat it on Legendary in the first half
night.
hour.
Get all your friends together, pass out at 3 o'clock in the morning, wake back up at 5 o'clock, and finish that shit.
Yeah.
That's what we did last time.
That's
and
right.
Jesse was
I
here
know.
for that ride.
I'll be there for this one too.
It was a good time. Like, all right, guys, let's do this.
Yeah, that was bad.
Play for like 8 hours straight. All right, we're gonna take a quick nap, grab some food. We'll reconvene at 2 o'clock.
Wow.
Yeah, it was bad.
God,
That's crazy.
I miss being like,
But I know
straight
Vince has
gamer
been
all the
talking
time.
about the beta forever, and I didn't want to play it because I didn't want to be spoiled.
Oh, the
Because I
beta
wouldn't-
for Halo.
Yeah, because I wouldn't have played any other shooter
Yeah,
had I not.
yeah.
I'd have wasted my money on other stuff.
Bait that.
So.
So
What? Bait that?
yeah, from Sword Art
From
Online.
Sword Art Online.
Oh,
Beat
beat
that.
it. Beat it.
Beaters,
Beat
yeah.
that.
Beater.
Beat that.
Yes,
Beat this.
beat that.
So
Alright, I think we talked about everything we want to talk about.
We did good.
Oh yeah, there's the thing going around about Apple Watches that like have been causing
yeah,
fatalities.
yeah. So apparently, for some reason, Apple put in this failsafe that as soon as you fall asleep and your heart rate goes to a certain amount, the Apple Watch comes off of your wrist, turns into a transformer, and kills you in your sleep.
Makes sense.
Yeah, they obviously haven't talked to the press about it, but it's happening
mean-
all over the world.
But you can't really complain
All
about
the
it.
pre-orders?
It's in
Yeah, the pre-orders.
it's in the user agreement.
Yeah, I mean it's the user.
I read the entire user agreement. That's why I threw
Well,
my
who-
Apple Watch
Who in their
straight out.
right mind says I agree to these terms without reading first?
It's only like
Who reads?
it's only like 6.
It's only like 20 pages.
20 pages, 6,000 words.
Legality.
Yeah,
I mean-
who gives a shit?
Yeah, right.
But yeah,
come
there's
on.
something in there like
So Apple.
there's the human centipede thing, of course.
Right, obviously.
But then there's the Apple Watch. It will kill you in your sleep if you are weak enough for your heart rate to go down to a certain amount. But I mean
Yeah.
that's just understandable. If you're that weak, you should have your head chopped off by a watch that turns into a guillotine.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, you kind of have it coming
Yeah.
at that point, you know.
Especially if you buy-
pretentious enough to wear
It's-
an Apple Watch.
Damn it, that was gonna be my joke. Especially if you buy a fucking Apple product in the first place.
Hey, I have an Apple phone. It's shattered.
Yes, it is.
Which means it's dead, and the soul has left it.
And this podcast is recorded on a Samsung phone.
Which are great,
Just
by the
everybody
way.
knows.
Thank you, Samsung.
Thank
Yeah.
you, Samsung.
Thank you, Samsung.
Give us money. So the other things we have written up there are Wieners, Wiener Party.
Oh,
Yes.
Dee finally talked to my sister a little bit. He just
Yeah.
said, "Tell your sister I said hey,"
And then they were on
and
speakerphone
then
for a
I
little
put
bit.
her on speakerphone.
That was a sweet romantic start to a beautiful and budding relationship.
Wasn't it?
She told him to ask her husband if she could talk to him, which is my boyfriend, Alex.
You guys
Yeah,
have the
it's so
weirdest
weird.
fucking family ties. It's just
He's
like
my brother,
it's
cousin.
redonkulous.
My husband.
Me and my brunkle.
Also,
We're divorcing, so we're just brother and sister.
He's just gonna be your uncle daddy.
I don't even.
so also, my trigonometry class starts this week. I've been so busy moving that I haven't even started it, and I'm super stressed about that. Jesse, he went on a rant about the Big and Tall store, which I think we should have like an off podcast, like 10-minute rant that he should just record solo.
Jesse's
Also,
ranting.
Our roommate Max has a really sick gray jacket with a lot of pockets.
What?
So I just wanted to make sure we hit all the bullet points on that.
All the bullet points on the.
You wrote that down?
I did.
Yep, totally
Why?
did. It's up there.
Because I
Because
say I write down everything you guys talk about when I say what are we going to talk about.
Oh yeah,
Do you
D
guys
also
get-
found the world's sexiest midget.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I'm sorry, world's sexiest little person.
No, it says midget, bro. It says midget in the article.
She's got midget pride. She's a midget
She
and she's
sure
proud.
does.
Okay, good.
And she's hot as hell.
And my reaction to that was like, that's not true because the sexiest midget is in this room right now. Stephanie Ibarra.
Jesse?
Yeah, but you,
Hey, Jesse's a dwarf. There's a difference between
Yeah,
a
but
midget
you
and a dwarf.
you can't
And
wear
there
Stephanie
goes
like a
all of the
papoose.
LPs. All the LPs don't listen to the podcast anymore.
We're LPs.
Little people.
Is that what they're called?
That's what I call them.
It's okay. What you don't know is that I have "You Must Be This Tall to Ride This Ride" on every podcast.
What you don't know is that D is actually 3 midgets in a suit.
Thank you for the
Called it.
compliment, Alex. Thank
Called
you.
it.
Alright, this is getting silly.
Yeah, it is.
Thank you for listening to the Roll2Pose Podcast. We are just after the 1 hour mark. You guys have been great. You've been a great audience. I love an audience that doesn't talk back.
And shout out to Randy DeBono, my bestie. Keep
Hell
on
yeah.
keeping on.
That's
Thank you.
my motherfucker out there.
Thank you for working on the Jeep.
Thanks for working on the Jeep. I'm
The man. You're the man.
Shout out to the Thickums. She is leaving back to
Yeah.
The thickness.
Yeah.
The thickness
So
is
sad.
leaving.
She's going to back to the South
Cassie's
tomorrow.
going back to Tennessee.
Tennessee.
Actually, no, North Carolina first.
North
The
Carolina.
frying pan of the United States.
Incest
That's
capital of the
not
world.
the right one. But
No,
okay.
Tennessee is the frying pan. If you look at the map, like Minnesota's the chef hat, and there's a chef guy. And
Are you talking about the panhandle one? Like the one that looks like an
Oklahoma?
actual Oklahoma? Are you talking about Oklahoma?
No, I'm talking about, you know, when you look at the map of the United States, it looks like there's a dude with a frying pan with a turkey or a chicken on it, right? Kentucky is the chicken because it's Kentucky, so it's Kentucky, and then Tennessee is the frying pan that it's on. I'll show you a map.
This is the
Listeners,
stupidest
You're
idea.
seeing what I'm seeing, right?
Yeah.
The pot.
I'm totally seeing what
like
you're saying.
Oklahoma. Like,
Yeah, Oklahoma. Yeah, I got you.
Oklahoma.
I'll show you guys a picture.
Sooner Booner.
So, thank you very much for listening to the Roll2Pose Podcast. What the hell just hit me? Thank you very much for listening to the Roll2Pose Podcast.
Oh my god, a moth 3 weeks in a row.
God.
Obviously, subscribe to the channel for new episodes. Like us on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter.
Tell your friends, tell your family, tell anybody who think could be interested in
Tell
listening
us-
to our nerdy ramblings.
Indeed. Tell us what you love. Tell us what you hate so that we can disregard all of it. Thank you
Oh,
very
yeah.
much for listening to the Roll2Pose Podcast.
Especially the sound quality. If it's way too echoey, we will definitely make sure to have a better place to record it.
Please tell us about that. Thank you very much.
Wait. We love you.
Okay, love you. Bye.